What's up, everybody? It's your girl Crystal with another Journey Back to Fit video, and I wanted to share this video as an overview of everything that has happened since me starting the Losin It program and telling you about my journey back to fit through those 8 weeks of teaching the Losin It program. So as far as me, I definitely have had ups and downs like anybody else, but I'm going to keep it consistent. I'm going to keep it real. I've had more ups than downs. Definitely have some struggles that I'm still working on, but I'm staying focused on making sure that those weaknesses get put into the strength category. So I taught twice a week. I put my heart and soul into those classes. I'm very passionate about teaching and structuring the class. And during these 8 weeks, I'm telling you, and any of the participants can tell you, that it's not an easy class. Each week, the classes get harder. And I've told them from the beginning all the way to the end that if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And my specialty is teaching HIIT, high intensity interval training. And it goes from Tabata training to increase ladders, everything in between with different intervals to help strengthen the heart, the stamina, agility, everything is from head to toe, a total body workout every single time. And with that being said, I've not sugarcoated anything when I relay messages to these participants, because it's something that I've gone through, that I know I've worked with other clients, and I want to make sure that I'm relaying the message to those that are in the class as well. And that's why I wanted to share this with you guys in regards to this video. So when saying that, my struggles are just like anybody else's struggles. My struggle currently right now is sleep. Now, rewinding just a little bit back, a lot of people think that their results aren't where they should be because it's either they're not doing enough in their exercise or their nutrition sucks, whatever the case may be, or it could be both or one or the other. That's just a small part of it. When you walk outside the gym doors, stress plays a huge factor, sleep plays a huge factor. All those connect with one another. Some people who have heavy stress in their lives or not sleeping well can either eat a lot more or not eat enough. It plays with the hormone levels. So a lot of people don't put that part of the puzzle into what's going on if they're not seeing the results that they want. And that's why my title of Journey Back to Fit is all about balance. And it's not easy. Why would it be? Like I said, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. It's a challenge, but you have to be willing to take the time to go through that challenge and be happy with all the work that you've put in with it. Exercise alone is not going to get you where you want to be. Yeah, you may see some change or some results, but it's not going to be the complete results that you may think that you would get. Exercise alone is not going to get it. Nutrition alone is not going to get it. You have to have a balance with those. And then again, any unneeded stress in your life, got to kick it out the door. You got to make time to get some sleep. And with me not getting enough sleep, he's getting sick. If you can't tell in my voice a little bit. But yes, I may have an excuse, having a newborn and all, but I have to make time to get some sleep in my life. And with the participants, that was the same issue with them. It wasn't necessarily that they weren't coming and getting it in with their exercise. It was that they had a lot of stress, whether it was family, friends, or their job, or they were going off of 2.5 hours of sleep. That is not good. And you don't always tie that in with, why am I not seeing the results that I want? So I share that with my class. You have to find that balance, and you can't just put all your eggs in one basket and think that all this hard work that I'm putting in is going to do the job for me. That's not the case. You have to have balance in everything, and you've got to be willing to put that work in and be honest with yourself and be disciplined with yourself, and don't think that lying to yourself is going to get you through. That's not what's going to happen. So I portray that to my participants in the Losin It program, and I always keep that in mind to myself. You got to practice what you preach. But saying in all that, since today was the last day of the program, the first place winner lost over 4.5% weight loss, 10 pounds of pounds lost, over 6.5 inches. One person lost over 7.5 inches. We had one person over 70 years old who lost 9 pounds, over 3.5% of weight loss. I say that if you really put in the work, and I'm not just talking about work with exercise, but if you really put in the work, what you do in the gym and what you do outside of the gym, and you stay consistent with that, then you will see the results. It's not going to come quickly. A lot of people frustrate themselves thinking that in a short amount of time, if I put all my eggs in one basket, if I do this real hard, more quantity over quality, if I do a whole bunch of this, then this is what should happen. This is what my results should look like. That's not the case. In 8 weeks, I always told everybody from the beginning to the end, 8 weeks is going to go very quickly. And yes, it did. By the end of the 8 weeks, some people are like, man, I wish I would have started earlier and got into the habit of changing some of my bad habits. But when you're ready to change, you're ready. And some people just gotta take a little bit more time before they decide to make that commitment that I really need to make a healthier lifestyle. And that's okay. Everybody has their own time in doing that. But it's an eye-opener for everyone. So I'm saying that to say to you guys as well that you have to give your body time to change. If you're not happy with where you're at right now, you got to remember that it took time for your body to get where it is now. You got to give your body time to get where you want it to be. And 8 weeks is not going to get it there. It's a journey. And you're going to have those ups and downs through that journey. I have my ups and downs through my journey. I have struggles. But the difference between me and somebody else is the discipline, the honesty, the focus, and the honesty and keeping it real. That's what is the difference between somebody seeing the results that they want to, embracing the process, and being okay with where they're at right now, and knowing that honestly they've done what they're supposed to be doing. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yes, those aren't the numbers that I want to see right now, but I know if I keep on with what I'm doing, then I will see those results that I'm looking for eventually. But you can't give yourself a short amount of time and put all this hard work in there and expect to see tremendous and excellent results. It's not going to happen. And for those that you do hear about seeing that, that's a very small percentage. But you got to keep it real with yourself. And like I always say, embrace the process. I had one 70-year-old, like I said, who lost over 3.5% of their weight loss. You don't hear about people who may be a little older losing that amount of weight with that little of a time. But you don't know what they may be doing inside of the gym and outside. They really may be staying as focused. They know it may be a little harder for them, but they are doing what they have to do. And you can't be mad at that. So people who are really taking the time and saying, this is what I've got to do to get to where I want to be, then you got to give them their props with that. So I hope I'm getting that message to some of you guys who really need to hear it. And for some who've never heard it, there's my 2 cents with it. I thank the lady who partnered with me from one of our community hospitals here, who's very passionate about health and fitness as well. We were great resources within this program, and we're going to be great resources again. 2017, I have another Losin It program starting back up in the beginning of January, and I'm very excited about that. The class is already filled up, so got some returners and some new faces. So it's all about educating, not just about exercise and then get out of here. It's exercise, nutrition, educating about everything that you would need to know about your body, and then take it from there. Take that journey and embrace it. So I hope that helps somebody. I know it helps me, and I'm going to continue on with my journey back to fit. I've definitely seen some results. Definitely lost some inches in my waist, in my thighs, especially as many squats as I had everybody doing in the class. But just like I gave myself twice a week of teaching the class, twice a week of my own personal workouts, I made sure that that stayed like it was each and every week for 8 weeks, and I'm gonna continue on with it. So you guys stay disciplined just like that as well. You gotta stay focused. So I hope everybody has happy holidays, Merry Christmas, be safe, be loved, and stay focused on your health and your fitness. You only got one body, be good to it, be real to it, and I will see you in another video with the journey back to fit. All right, y'all. Peace.